Well, we've got some big news today as one of Norwegian Cruise Line's newer ships has gone into dry dock for some major changes. What's going on, everybody? My name is Brandon. If you like cruise news, cruise vlogs, and ship tours, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and hit that notification bell to be notified every time we upload a new video. So let's go ahead and get started. So as I mentioned, one of Norwegian Cruise Line's newer ships, the Norwegian Joy, has just entered dry dock in Rotterdam to undergo a pretty major refurbishment. Norwegian Joy is one of the larger ships in their fleet, sitting at 168,000 tons. She's a sister ship, of course, to the Bliss, Encore, and Escape. She was built back in 2017, originally for the Chinese cruise market, but of course, as we all know, back in 2019, she was brought over to the United States and she had gone through a $50 million dry dock to Americanize her to sail alongside her sister Bliss in Alaska in 2019, and of course onwards, she's now kind of sailing all throughout the US over the last couple of years. So that all took place in 2019, so she is coming up on her 5-year dry dock. For those who don't know, cruise ships do have to go through a mandatory dry dock every 5 years as just routine maintenance. Whether they need it or not, they just need, again, routine maintenance, make sure everything's working, check underneath the ship. It's just kind of standard across the industry, making sure ships are actually in good condition underneath the water is, of course, we don't really get to see underneath those very often. So with that, Joy is due for her 5-year dry dock, as her last one was her major one back in 2019. But instead of just routine maintenance, they will be doing that, of course, but there is also some big changes coming to the ship. So the first big change is going to be to the balcony staterooms. So they're adding 24 balcony staterooms, and these 24 balcony staterooms are going to be part of where the observation lounge currently is. So part of the observation lounge is going to unfortunately be repurposed for some balcony staterooms. We'll skip up to the Haven area. The Haven area, they're not adding any Haven suites, but they are going to make some changes to some of the top level suites in the Haven area. Just enhance the Haven suites a little bit further on with those top level suites. So always cool to see those. And then the major change is going to be to the Galaxy Pavilion. The Galaxy Pavilion, it will be no more. It is being replaced with a thermal suite that we see on board Norwegian Bliss, again, the sister ship to the Joy. That's actually one of the main differences between those two ships, is that they're almost exactly identical on the inside, at least for the layout. The only difference really was that the Joy had the Galaxy Pavilion, which of course was part of the Chinese marketing there, but of course it did really well here in the US as well, so they kept it, or it was good to keep here. And then the Bliss going to Alaska, it's serving kind of a different market. They gave it a thermal suite. So now the Galaxy Pavilion will be taken out of the Norwegian Joy and replaced with a thermal suite, so they pretty much will be almost mirrored with the Norwegian Bliss. Galaxy Pavilion is of course still on other ships, and of course on the Norwegian Encore. It's basically just a giant VR virtual reality arcade is essentially what it is. Racing simulators, VR headsets, things like that. It's really neat. I'm kind of upset to see it go, but at the same time, I know Norwegian, some of their newer ships are kind of lacking relaxation areas, to put it into terms, but good to see that they're at least putting the thermal suite in, because I know that was a very popular thing on Norwegian Bliss. And then the last big change is, of course, the laser tag arena is being taken out and replaced with the Vibe Beach Club, which is seen on other Norwegian Cruise Line ships like the Breakaway and other Breakaway Plus class ships. Laser tag arena was really cool, but I feel like, again, a lot of the Norwegian ships right now I think Norwegian feels like it's going to be it's better for them to focus on the relaxation areas than it is for the adrenaline junkie type areas like the Galaxy Pavilion and the laser tag arena. So you take out the laser tag arena. The laser tag is a activity you have to pay for as well, and the Vibe Beach Club as well. And from what it sounds like, they're probably just thinking it's going to be a little bit more profitable if they put in the Vibe Beach Club for relaxation areas than it is for the action-packed laser tag. That's all the big changes coming to Norwegian Joy here very soon. She's again docked in Rotterdam, preparing for her dry dock to begin. This dry dock is set to only take a couple weeks to complete, so that'll be really good, really quick. And she will be setting sail from Southampton on February 13th to make her way back to Miami for her regular sailings. It seems like Norwegian Bliss is going to be taking over. Seems like Norwegian Bliss has come over from Los Angeles to take over those itineraries for her while she's gone, and then she'll do a Panama Canal transit back to LA once Bliss returns, which is really cool how they do that. So what are your thoughts on the updates and all the upgrades that they're giving to Norwegian Joy? Have you sailed on Norwegian Joy before? She is one of these ships I have been dying to sail on for a very long time. So I can't wait to see what she's like after all of these upgrades. Although me personally, I'm one that would like the Galaxy Pavilion and the laser tag, but I also know that this is probably going to be a better move for Norwegian overall as a company, so I still am excited to see this. Anyways, what are your thoughts down below? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching Cruise News, and we'll see you next time.